Hi guys, and welcome to the workshop again. Today I'm going to talk about tires. As you may have seen in my videos, this year I started riding clincher wheels like these 808 NSWs laying over there. So I also got some experience with a couple different types of high-end clincher tires. And the first one I'm going to review for you is the Vittoria Corsa Speed, which is a very fast tire. In fact, it's the fastest tire in the world according to both the Wheel Energy Lab and bicyclerollingresistance.com. So what makes this tire special? Well, first it's a Vittoria, so naturally it has a high thread count cotton casing, which makes it super supple. Actually, this feels more like paper than a proper tire. It's really thin as well, so definitely not your touring tire. And its main intended use is time trialing, which is what it suits very well. It's also the first Vittoria tire to be tubeless ready, which unfortunately I haven't been able to try out yet, but I have been using it with their latex tubes and it works really nicely. So yeah, we already know about the speed, and you can not feel that actually on the road, but I rode some pretty fast times in there. So I think the speed is definitely there, even though I can't really scientifically compare the regular Corsa or some other tire to this one. The other features, well, this of course includes the new graphene compound in the tire, which should make it last longer, be more puncture proof, be faster, and everything you want basically. Well, the first thing I found out is that the regular Corsa uses 4 different compounds on different sections of the tire, but this one uses just one. And I think that one is probably the fastest compound of them all. So in turn, it's not very grippy when wet, so you definitely need to keep an eye on that. It's not very confidence inspiring, and I had a couple of slips on there, so definitely not for road racing in the wet, because then the grip is not very good. What I've read on other reviews is that this tire is extremely fragile. Well, that has not been the case for me. I rode it in training and racing as well, a couple of 100 kilometers. For now I think around 400-500 on this particular one, and there are 0 cuts. I've checked the whole tire, there are no cuts on there, I didn't get any punctures, so it's definitely a lot tougher than it seems for the first time. So speed is excellent, grip not so much, so better used for time trials than for racing. The fact that these are so thin and the carcass is so pliable makes them really good on sort of small imperfections on the road. Since they're only 23s and only available in this size, they're not as good on big bumps, but they smooth out the chatter really well, which helps on a time trial bike, which is otherwise extremely stiff. So not much compliance in there, but these tires definitely help, and I think it's part of the speed as well. Size wise, as I mentioned, only available in this size. They come up to around 24.3 millimeters on my Super 9 disc and 808 NSW, which is pretty decent, and they also mate really nicely with the rim shape, which I'm going to show you now. Yeah, my 808s have different tires on there now, but on my Super 9 this tire is a regular. So as you can see, light is not that great, but it matches really nicely with the rim, and it's narrower as well, so it doesn't spoil the aerodynamics. Although I think this little lip in there when the rubber patch ends, it's not very good for aero, but that's just a speculation of mine. So Vittoria Corsa Speed, Best use for time trialing, really fast tire, not that grippy, not that durable, but surprisingly puncture proof. So overall, excellent choice for a bike like this. If you want to go road racing, you would be better off with something like this or the regular Corsa. These two tires are going to be next one I'll be reviewing, so stay tuned for that. It's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.